She said our anniversary was just a date. So I made it the date I left.
My name is Ryan, 35 years old. I was married to Sarah for 10 years, a full decade of shared memories, inside jokes, quiet nights, and plans for a future I thought we were building together. And yet, somehow, our marriage ended not with a fight, but with takeout noodles and a casual sentence that cracked everything open. It was a Tuesday night, 3 weeks before our anniversary. We were sitting at the small wooden table in our kitchen, eating reheated Chinese leftovers, when Sarah said, "We need to move our anniversary weekend. Not what do you think? Not is it possible, but we need to." She swirled her noodles, eyes fixed not on me but on her buzzing phone. "What?" I asked slowly. "Why?" "My wine club is going on a tour of the valley that weekend. The girls already paid deposits. We can celebrate the next weekend. It's just a date, right? Just a date." I had spent months planning that weekend, a once-in-a-year reservation at the Pinnacle Room, a coastal getaway at her dream Ocean View hotel, tickets to her favorite band, a handwritten letter I hadn't even shown her yet, and she threw it aside like it was nothing. For a moment, I waited for some sign she was joking, an apologetic smile, a laugh, anything, but she didn't even look up from her phone. "Our anniversary matters to me," I finally said. "And we'll have many more," she replied casually, thumbs tapping out a message to her wine club friends. One weekend won't matter. Maybe she thought I'd argue. Maybe she expected me to beg, to feel guilty for not supporting her new independence. But instead, I said, "You're right. One weekend won't matter," and she smiled, relieved, not realizing that something inside me had quietly snapped into clarity, because this moment wasn't sudden. It was the final puzzle piece in a picture that had been forming for months. The Wine Wednesday group started out harmless. A few glasses of Pinot, some new friends, laughter, I even encouraged it. But the group changed her, slowly at first and all at once. Suddenly, weeknight tastings ended at midnight. $800 wine bills appeared on our credit card. She changed phone passwords, she kept her screen hidden from me, she took calls in the cold outside. She started repeating Diana's phrases like rehearsed lines. Diana, the leader of this empowerment circle, a woman who collected dissatisfied wives and fed them words like independence, freedom, boundaries, self-love. But all I saw was manipulation. I didn't recognize the woman across from me anymore. But that night, when she dismissed our anniversary, I stopped clinging to the hope she might come back. I said nothing else. I let the evening finish in silence, and I began preparing for the end. The following days were a quiet storm. Sarah continued gushing about her upcoming wine trip, sharing itineraries, showing off the new outfits she bought, the luggage she packed, the nail appointment she booked. She acted like our anniversary was a small inconvenience she had heroically navigated around. But I had already scheduled a different appointment with a divorce attorney. Friday, the exact day of our 10th anniversary, I sat in the office of James Miller, a calm man with sharp eyes who flipped through the folder of evidence I'd collected. Screenshots of the Wine Wednesday group discussing ditching husbands. Sarah's post saying wine club was more fun than an anniversary. Videos of her celebrating freedom, a photo of her without her ring. A man's arm wrapped around her at the hotel bar when James finished reviewing everything. He looked at me and said, "This is one of the most well-documented patterns of abandonment I've seen." The divorce papers were drafted that afternoon. Sarah had no idea. That night, she left for the wine country tour, a weekend of wineries, spa treatments, late nights, and Instagram stories documenting all of it. The images told the truth better than she ever would. Friday. Anniversary weekend? More like girls' weekend. Saturday morning, 10 years married and finally doing what I want. Saturday evening. Freedom looks good on us. Saturday night. Her ring gone, a man's arm around her. Every photo was another signature on the divorce she didn't know was coming. While she posted about independence, I packed her belongings into boxes in the garage. I removed her access to our accounts. I cleaned out her side of the closet. I placed my wedding ring in an envelope with a simple note. "You won't need this anymore." On Sunday, she came home. She stepped into an empty living room, saw the stack of boxes, saw the letter, saw the documents, and her entire world dropped out from under her. While she was sobbing into the phone, calling and texting me dozens of times. I sat in my brother's kitchen having coffee. When we finally turned my phone on, it lit up like an emergency alarm. 35 missed calls, 22 voicemails, 47 texts. Most were a blend of panic and denial. "You're overreacting. We need to talk. It was just a fun weekend. I'm sorry. Please don't do this." But it wasn't panic from losing me. It was panic from losing the stability I gave her. Then the Wine Wednesday group fell apart. When Sarah told them I filed for divorce, they said, "Wow, that's extreme. We never told you to do that. Your marriage is your problem." One by one, they exited the chat. Her sisters in empowerment vanished the moment things got hard. Exactly like I knew they would.